Hey y'all, it's Cheryl. In this video, I am going to share 5 helpful things to know before making your first t-shirt on Cricut. Number 1, more details to your design means more work. As a beginner, it is very helpful to know that the more details you put into your design, the more work it'll be. And I say that because of weeding out. Now, if you haven't heard the word weeding out yet, it is the process of removing the excess materials on the design. So the Cricut would cut it. It won't remove itself. You have to remove it. And let me tell you that that process is not fun nor easy. So I'd suggest, if it's your first time, then go ahead and start with a very simple design so you would have a feel about that process. Number 2, know the right materials. There are tons of vinyl materials out there you use for glass, you use for plastic and whatsoever, and it is very helpful to know what type of materials you are going to use. Last thing we want to happen is at the end of the day, after all the effort you've put in with the design, weeding out, and about time for you to stick the design on your shirt, it won't stick. So you have to make sure that you are going to use iron-on vinyl or everyday iron-on vinyl if it's a Cricut brand. If it's not a Cricut brand, it's usually called heat transfer vinyl. If you also go and look it up on Amazon or whatever places you want to buy it, you can just look up vinyl for t-shirts and it would show you suggestions in there, typically heat transfer or iron on. Number 3, don't forget to mirror. Now that you finally have the design and you're ready to print the design or cut the design on your Cricut machine, make sure that before you click the create button that you also click the little button which says mirror. Now, if you don't want to forget that, I would suggest, if you are making the design on the design space, use the template for t-shirts. You can just use the template, basic t-shirt template. And I found that very helpful because before you hit the create, it would ask you if you want to mirror the design. And that way you don't have to remember it and you won't forget. Number 4, when using a regular iron for pressing, pressure is the key. So I'm not saying that it's all about just the pressure. The heat is also as important as the pressure, but no matter how hot the iron would be, if you're not putting enough pressure, the design will not stick to the shirt. So make sure that when you're pressing the design on the shirt, that you're giving it a really good pressure and count at least 10 seconds and then do it spots by spot. So you put one spot and then next spot and the next spot until you finish the whole surface. And yes, you can definitely check it from time to time if it's sticking, but if it's not sticking, don't freak out. Just put more pressure and give it a little bit of time and it will eventually stick. Number 5, use a tutorial video while doing the project. So if you don't want to have any mistakes, want to make sure everything will turn out right, I would highly suggest go and look up a step-by-step tutorial video on making t-shirts on Cricut because it is very helpful and you can just follow the steps one by one as they say it. You do it yourself and you continue as they continue. You can just pause it and then play. That is really going to help you big time. And that's it. Anyways, if some of you guys have any other tips, please comment it below. And if you haven't yet, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and like this video.